Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory, as we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
First down and 10 now. Short throw complete to the tight end. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this first down. And really over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently, is being able to complement what they can do by running the football and to have a quarterback that can drop back and make the throw like this and keep the sticks moving and keep his offense out of harm's way.
Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side.
Hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
The important 3rd down play coming up. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
That's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down on the 3rd down conversion.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? He hands it off from the gun. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Notre Dame. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here comes a handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Trying to extend the play. He lets it go on the move. And it's incomplete. Just reach of the receiver.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
What a play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. Defense will make the stop, but it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Got him. He's sacked.
Well, the reality with any screen pass is they usually take a little bit of time to develop. And though they often can hit big, sometimes they take too long to cook up. And sometimes you can get sacked.
8th play of the drive coming up. But a long way to go on third down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything that...
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the ball to the ground. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Finally brought down, but this is a big play. Moves the ball down to the 21. And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. He's moving out of the pocket. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple of yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Trojans.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He has first down yardage at the 46.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another first down. It seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Point after, knocked right through. Now they get set to kick it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. An inside give now from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. He pulls in the catch. That gaining enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. First and 10 play coming up. He's going to hand this off. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Here's the second down play. Takes the handoff again. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The back's got it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, great chance at an interception. Could not hold on in the end zone. Set up a 3rd down call.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. There's contact on the throw. And the 4th down pass is incomplete, but there is a flag. This is a big... Keeping it on the ground here. Brought down, but broke a tackle. Produced a solid gain there.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Here for this offense. Linebacker shifting around now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And that is no good. And the lead remains at 8 after the miss. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the 2nd half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up 4th down.
Great job by this defense once again on that third down, and now we get to fourth down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on fourth down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
Trying for a fourth down completion. They can't connect. It's a costly turnover on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Snags a quick throw. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They'll try to run for the first down. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
First and 10 now for the offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. On third down, he drops to throw. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. There's a flag down. If it's on the defense, wouldn't be enough for first down yardage. You figure they'll take the 3 points. Notre Dame lining up now for a first and goal. And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to throw it on first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He's found some room at the 45. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there. Timeout call by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. And the Trojans will have first and 10 here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Press coverage now from the secondary. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Trojans trying to cash in here in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's incomplete in the back corner of the end zone.
Man, if I'm this offense, Chris, I stay aggressive. I know they didn't connect there, but keep testing this defense. Keep challenging, because if you do connect on that one, it could be a game-breaking play.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Just trying to get rid of it. And it's incomplete. There was no receiver in the area, and looks like it'll be an intentional grounding call. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw again. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Going the other way. Can they stop him? It's a big return off the INT. They steal for offensive possession.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Set up for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the returner is brought down. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And the Trojans will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Flips it with the running back, but he's got work to do. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the 1st down. That's exactly what he was able to do.
First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. No huddle now for the offense.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with 1st and goal from the 8. Defense takes their 3rd and final time out of that. Touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Looking right, this one caught. Touchdown, SC. Strong game by this quarterback. The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. It's almost an extension of their passing game.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. The linebacker shifting around now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Wants some time, now lets it go. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end, who makes the grab. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Trojans come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. Under pressure, just lets it go. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
That defensive back played that route so well. Right on the receiver's hip, he saw the ball and just swatted her well.
Looking to throw yet again. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down. The Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver, then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looking to throw it from the red zone. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point, covered onside kick. You never know.
Now they try for 2. It's an option look. He'll pitch it. This time he stopped short, scored the touchdown, but doesn't back it up with a 2-point conversion. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. He'll start at the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so they have to run a couple of plays here. Running through the tackle. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and just running back and just keep working that clock.
Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. A smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at 4th down and long with the lead. Tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. The returner is brought down. Gets a starter with the next drive. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Throws it to the right. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
They need to score quickly here. Try to dial up some big plays. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
And the offense will just take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football